I saw a quote from Neil that said that he knows when it's time to come work with you. Has he ever explained that to you?
I think we're the real, outlet for Neil musically, and he just needs to do a few other things to break the. He can't. If we did it all the time, it wouldn't be that great, and we'd get all drained out. It's just too much. It's so emotional. It's what we do. So when he gets together with some guys and they do a country record, that just helps him get fortified for when we're going to get together again and do the kind of music that we do, because it takes a lot out of all of us.
Television? That's very strange. You've made the right choice. Where thousands and thousands can watch.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and by decision of the Senate, I admit you, Neil Young, to the degree of Doctor of Music, honoris causa.
My education started in a small town in northern Ontario, 750 people, and my earliest recollection was being held up by my chin off the ground by my teacher, who was making a point to me about not making stupid faces and disrupting the class. That was grade 1. I think my education was the same as everyone else's, but I just went about it in a different way. I received my my different diplomas in back alleys and dressing rooms.
There's no for you.
Why don't you watch this while I go get a snack?
I think they care. There's something about caring. There's something about wanting to be great and wanting to find a place and be great in that moment and in that space. And Neil Young not only wants to be great, Neil Young is great, but I think it comes from a desire to want to be. And what your parameters of having to do these certain things to become great and to continue to become great. It's not just money, it's not fame, it's the priority of your work, because it's really his work. Neil, every time he goes out, it's like watching Picasso do another series of paintings. It's like an amazing thing. Very few people change like Neil does. He changes. Prince seems to have this capacity of change. Dylan could change, That's a great thing for a musician, rather than being locked into one sound and one kind of thing, but to be able to change. Neil Young's great. Every time he goes out with a new show, it's like new.
Television? That's very strange.
People think about musicians, and they think that musicians make music as a means to an end, like they have a goal in mind, like they're ambitious to get here or there or sell this or sell that. And I think really a lot of the musicians, are kind of being trained that that's what's expected of them, is to perform in a certain market. Not all musicians are like this, and music is the heart of the whole thing. It's what makes it happen. And people ask you questions like that it's just their understanding of it is that you're doing it to become famous, or you're doing it to make it, or you're doing it to be successful or something,
Now we need an organized resistance to this vulgar, lewd rocking and rolling.
Put your hand against the string.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Whatever I feel like playing, I play. I go by what I feel in the audience, by what I feel myself. So to do that with a band is like almost impossible, because no band can know all of the songs and play all the different styles.